Hello everybody, welcome back to TQM Travels. Lisa, Becca, and I are here in Budapest. We are kicking off a little European adventure. We're going to be in Budapest for like 3 days, and then we are going to be in Dubrovnik in Croatia for 3 days, and then we'll be in Paris for a day. So we're doing a little whirlwind tour of Europe a little bit. We actually flew in the afternoon yesterday. Didn't really do much because of the jet lag. We had a really delicious Hungarian dinner though. Man, I got some beef goulash. It was so good. Our hotel is in like a prime spot with a ton of restaurants, but today is actually St. Stephen's Day, which is, I think it's like the state unification day or the big national holiday for Budapest here. We're gonna get some breakfast here at Cafe Gerbode behind me, and then after that, we're going to just shop around. Look at all, we got like a bunch of shopping stalls and stuff here behind us as well. So just exploring the area, celebrating the national holiday, and I think we're ending the day with some sweet fireworks. So should be a fun day. What have you bought so far at the crafts fair?
All the crafts.
So many cute things. We've had a lot of delicious food. We're gonna rest up for a little bit because it is hot. We're rehydrating. And then we're gonna go cross the Danube River in just a bit to go to the Buda side of the city. When we initially booking, I did not realize that Budapest used to be 2 cities, Buda and Pest. So we're staying on the Pest side right now, and we're heading to the Buda side to check out like Castle Hill, this Fisherman's Bastion thing. There's a couple of markets and craft fairs over there that Lisa wants to check out as well. There's like a folk art. Yeah, there's a folk art fair. Okay, I got it. There's like a folk. You're just all yelling at me, Lisa.
Yeah, and sometimes that's exciting for the viewers.
Okay,
give this video a thumbs
let me know.
up.
Yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you like listening to Lisa yell at me. We're gonna be
art and come yelling important facts near you.
We're gonna be checking out this like folk art festival, some like food markets, and all kinds of things for the St. Stephen's Day. Should be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to it. So let's go explore some more Budapest. After a lot of climbing, we have made it to the top of Castle Hill. We found the Folk Art Festival, just a bunch of vendor stalls, different crafts and arts. So probably finding some more souvenirs to bring back home with us as we shop around here. We're gonna try to check out Buda Castle and Fisherman's Bastion up here if they're open as well. I don't know, it's all closed because of the holidays, so we'll see. As we've been wandering around the Folk Art Festival, I've seen a few like bread processions. Got a little tastier from this one. Delicious sourdough. So good. There are so many different little market areas around the city here for the holiday. We're at like Fisherman's Bastion area now. You can see we're right behind a really pretty church. The roof of this church is so cool. And now we're gonna be checking out some of these like castle walls that you can sort of see behind us here. There's some stairs to go up top, take a look over the river, and oh my god, the view is just so pretty. The Parliament building across the river, such a like really cool looking building with like right on the riverfront as well. It's so pretty. So we're gonna be wandering around here, and then we have a dinner reservation in about an hour that we're gonna go to for dinner before checking out some fireworks.
First Palinka. Egészségedre. Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good. Thank you. We just enjoyed a delicious dinner at a restaurant Becca found. Our waitress was so nice. Every time we're like, is this delicious? She's like, you want this and this. And then for one dish, Lisa's like, do I want this one? She's like, yes, if you don't like it, I will buy it for you. Desserts there were the bomb. We had this thing called a floating island. It's like a meringue and like a custard soup thing.
That was pretty good.
It was so good.
Outside and it's cold.
Right? How was your food, Becca?
It was delicious.
Nice. Oh my God, we are so exhausted. Becca is super sunburned. You can't really tell. It's on her neck though. Lisa and I are super dehydrated. We did not escape the heat from Georgia. It's like 90 degrees here as well. A lot of walking around today. We're gonna be heading back to the Danube River in order to find a good spot. And we're just gonna hang out there probably for the fireworks in a couple hours. We might try to also find the cake of Hungary. We haven't seen it yet, but if we do, we're gonna try it. All right, we sort of found the cake. We came too late though. They ran out of the normal cake. They only have this sugar-free version, which still looks pretty tasty though. Look at this. Ta-da. So we're gonna try it out real quick.
Quick bite of it.
Still solid. Oh, yeah, it's still pretty delicious. That fireworks display was so cool. What did you think?
My fireworks.
Right, it was pretty. It was like such a huge display on the river, spanning like 3 bridges. It was crazy. Oh my God, there were so many fireworks, and luckily it cooled off a good bit here at night. It was awesome, super cool, really fun. That's gonna be it for today. We're heading back to our Airbnb so we can rest up. See you guys tomorrow. Becca is still sunburned. We got her some aloe. But now we're wandering around to some of the historical sites here in Budapest. A pretty chill day today, I think. Nothing.
It's gonna be hot.
Yeah, it's still hot. Okay, that's true. Good point. Yeah, we got the sun umbrella. Plenty of water with us. We're gonna start off here at the St. Stephen's Basilica. We just left our Airbnb and you can see it's already right here behind us. Should have a nice chill day today. Now we're back here on the Buddhist side of the city, where we spent most of the day yesterday. We didn't get a chance to see Buddha Castle. It was sort of closed off, but this time the funicular is running, so we don't have to climb all the way to the top. We're gonna take a really inclined tram up. Should be interesting, to say the least. All right, we're riding the funicular. This is so much easier than climbing like yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Look at this progress we're making without using our legs. bakery and it had a sign with the picture of Hungary's cake. So we found it. Lisa, are you ready to try it?
I'm ready to try it.
Go for it. Is this so good?
Tastes good.
Nice. It's pretty good.
But it tastes like a big Newton.
It tastes delicious. Okay, try to not break it this time. Oh! Which cake did you think was better? The original full sugar? The sugar full? Yeah, it was really good. It had like a really nice fig flavor. Like a really interesting combination. It was like figgy, caramel, sweet. The texture was really good too. It was delicious. I mean, the sugar-free one was still not bad by any means either. We lost Becca now. Don't worry, Lisa's mom. We didn't lose her for real. She simply took a taxi back to the hotel. She was feeling a little under the weather, so she's gonna just rest up at the Airbnb. Lisa and I are gonna finish exploring this Castle Hill area, head down to this viewpoint to see Parliament from across the river. Lisa and I have a romantic dinner reservation at a Michelin star restaurant that's in the same building right below our Airbnb, so we're looking forward to that for dinner. Getting ready. We're going to be heading downstairs to Borkonyha.
Perfect.
Borkonyha Wine Bar right below us. It's a Michelin star restaurant with a tasting menu. We're going to try it out. Just me and Lisa, date night. Lisa and I really enjoyed dinner at the restaurant yesterday.
Someone enjoyed the dinner and the wine tasting menu.
Yep, we did a tasting menu, so it was like 6 courses, but it ended up being like 9 courses.
Yeah, because there was an amuse-bouche, and then there was like there was a pre-dessert, and then a dessert, and then
a post-dessert.
Post-dessert.
We had ordered one of the starters to like switch out because Lisa really wanted to try this water buffalo tartare.
I mean, you can't not try the water buffalo tartare.
So they're like, well,
who's ever offered you a water buffalo tartare? That's all I'm
true.
saying.
That's fair. So they said that's fine. We'll switch out the first course for that for her dish, and then mine will just be the normal, which was like a trout. But then they brought 2 trouts, and Lisa and I were like, "This is delicious."
Well, I better eat it then. So I did.
That was one of my favorites, honestly. It was the trout starter. It was so good. But then they're like, "Oh, oops. Well, we'll still bring it." So we got an extra course.
Which was not great for me, because one of my concerns was I would be too full.
Yeah, we were both pretty full afterwards.
We were pushing it.
So I have to say, like, we've been to a few Michelin star restaurants here and there. This has to be the best one for, like, the wine pairings. Like, the wine pairings with the food was spectacular. I was like, wow, I really understand why you put this wine with this food. It all really matched really well.
Well, they did just a good job with all the flavors they worked with. They all blended. Even in the same dish, they have a couple different flavors going on. So you didn't get bored of it. For
sure. Like, one of my other favorite dishes was this, like, the pre-dessert. It was like a smoothie almost that you eat with a spoon. And it was like vegetables and fruits. And it just had so many different flavors. And it was...
I thought you liked the tongue, too. The lamb tongue.
Oh, yeah. I can't even choose a favorite. Honestly, they were all so good. Everything was delicious. That's like... Like you said, every time you eat, you're like, oh, I get this flavor, and then this flavor, and then this flavor. So today is our last day here in Budapest, and we are going to be doing some water-based activities today. We're going to kick off things heading to the...
a glass of water.
Yeah, true, right? We're going to be heading to the thermal baths here in the city that are really, really cool looking. We're going to go soak in there for a few hours and relax, and then we're going to just wander around. Lisa wants to visit the city market. We're going to do some shopping for some souvenirs to bring back home. And also, Lisa and I might try to take a late night river tour of the city as well to close out the day. Oh yeah, we're going to check out the Ferris wheel as well. So should be fun. Come along for the ride. We're swirling around, Lisa. The water feels so nice. It's not super warm at all. It's like a pool. It feels great in the water, nice and relaxing. This side of the outdoor area has a hot spring. So the other one was just like a pool, then lightly heated. This one is hot. Do you like the colder pool better or the hot spring pool?
Well, I like the colder one because it's hot.
Right. Very powerful hot water. Okay. All right, well, relaxing at the baths was so nice. They have hot baths and cold baths. They have outdoor baths and indoor baths.
I like the outdoor cold one because it was so hot outside. But it was pretty.
Oh, it was so pretty for sure. We soaked a good bit in like an indoor cold pool as well, which was nice to just escape the sun finally, but man, totally worth it. Definitely come early though, because as we were leaving, it was significantly more crowded. Definitely recommended, but now we're gonna head back to our Airbnb, change up, and then we're going to be exploring some of downtown Budapest some more. Had another delicious dinner here in Budapest. Have we had like a bad restaurant yet, Lisa?
No, but I'm too full on this one. I did have lunch, and you shouldn't have let me order.
That's true. Lisa had hungry eyes. We went to a restaurant called Hilda that Becca had found, so we checked it out, and oh my god, the food was so good.
Some of us checked out too much.
Lisa got this foie gras like duck liver. It was delicious, but it was huge. It was like 3 pieces of foie gras. Lisa had this really good tomato soup. It was cold, and they had like all of the tomato and flavor like condensed down. You had to break it up when they added this cold broth.
Flower petals in it, and currants floating.
Yeah,
Berries.
and berries. Oh, so good. And then the cheese board also, all of the cheeses. He said an old man makes all of their cheeses and brings it to them. Everything was so delicious. Did you enjoy your dinner, Becca? Nice. Oh, okay, so another successful dinner. We're going to just sort of watch the sunset by the river, check out the Ferris wheel after it gets dark, and then Lisa and I are going to be taking a nice nighttime river tour. Becca's first Ferris wheel. How was your first Ferris wheel experience? Amazing, she said. The view up there honestly was really good. I don't know if the view's gonna be that great, but the city is just not that tall in general. So at the top, you really get to see everything. Like we could see the cathedral across the river, gorgeous sunset, super, super good view. Definitely recommended. We are here along the river for the last activity that we're doing here in Budapest, taking a nice little cruise along the Danube River. Just check out the cool illuminated buildings as we just cruise on down the river.
competition. Are we in competition?
Yeah, we're winning. We hit the NOS. The river cruise was so relaxing. At first we were a little worried. We get in, there's a big line. We're towards the back because we got there like right on time, but there was a lot of people that got there early. And then we're in the front of the boat.
So I thought good views, this will be fine.
Right? But no, there's
it's like
no
a freaking sauna.
No air conditioning. It is just so humid and warm.
Which is terrible because it's actually nice outside. So it was like going into a steam room when I didn't want to after I said I didn't want to get sweaty again.
Right. It was.
I was peeved.
We were worried, but luckily we found a spot towards the back where it was open air. The river, like the breeze along the river, but it was really nice getting to see all of the like iconic sites of Budapest along the river. And this time you don't have to cross the bridges to get from one side to the other. Definitely worth it. We're heading back to the apartment now. We're gonna go pack, get ready to head out because we're leaving the country tomorrow. Future Chris here. I am editing this video months and months after taking our trip to Budapest. You can probably tell by how brown it is in the background and the fact that I'm wearing long sleeves here. It's December now, but I realized we didn't really record sort of an outro for this video. All of us really enjoyed our trip to Budapest. It's such a nice little city to visit. It's very easy to get around, nice and walkable, honestly. We were able to get to all of the like main tourist attractions all pretty easily from our hotel by walking. Taxis were easy to use, and there's a little metro system as well. Super easy to get around. We had so much fun. The food was so good. Every restaurant we went to just had so much delicious food, a lot of cool architecture and historical sites to see. Also, if you're into photography, I found that the city is very photogenic. I got a lot of great photos, I felt like, with both my Sony camera and also my GR3 camera that I was trying out for the first time on this trip. I had a lot of fun. It's so easy, just pick it up, shoot real quick, very discreet. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the photos from this trip. And spoiler alert, you'll see that camera again because I've been using it on some other trips that we've taken earlier this year as well. So that's gonna be it for this episode. As I just mentioned before, we are leaving the country though. After this episode, we are gonna be heading to Dubrovnik in Croatia for a couple of days. So definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel. You won't wanna miss that episode out. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't, we would greatly appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel. If you enjoyed watching our adventures in Budapest, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and also ring that notification bell so you can be notified when our next episode comes out. Until next time, guys, we'll see you on our next adventures. Cheers.